What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone. Oh yeah, guys. So last episode, we made this Wyvern Armor, and we had flight. This episode, we're still wearing the same armor, and if you can hear me hitting space, we don't have flight. So I think what happened is there's a bug that I've seen before where you have something that gives you flight, and then you take that thing off. The game still thinks you have flight, like angel rings or whatever. So I'm sure if we go back to the Zavicio, if we grab all this stuff out of here, I haven't tried this yet. I'm only going to assume that's what's going to happen. So we'll swap out all of our armor. We'll take all this off. We'll put this back on. This gives us flight, right? Okay, we have flight. If we take all of this back off and then we put this back on. Oh, we don't have flight. So maybe it has something to do with having the flight and changing dimensions. We could try that. Let's try going to the mining world. Oop, mining world. We have flight here. Let's try taking the armor off. Try putting this on. Nope, we don't have flight here, so I don't know what's going on. There's some kind of a bug, obviously, that it gave us flight before, but this armor apparently does not have flight. It's kind of sad and depressing. I wish it had flight, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Kind of sad about that. So it gives us a reason, actually, to upgrade our armor even further to the battle armor. Yeah, we still don't have it here. I wonder if because we had the bauble on? No, I don't know. Some reason we had flight with this armor. Now we don't. So we're going to take that off for now for safety reasons. So, in case we fall off the edge or something. Yeah, in case we fall off the edge or something like that, we can catch ourselves or who knows, whatever. Let's go ahead and look at upgrading the armor, though, to the battle suit. What is it called? Battle suit? Yep. I've never made this armor before. So the helmet requires the Wyvern helmet and then 5 of these battlesuit plates. These plates are Mangaloid. I think we have that on EMC. The Energized Crystal. This requires Nether Star, so that is kind of expensive, I believe. Yeah, those are EMC also. I can't remember. Titanium. Let's look if we have the Energized Crystal. Yes, we do. Okay, so I already learned that. And then finally, we need titanium. Yeah, we've gotten titanium before. Again, that has the EMC in there as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and go through all the different armors, get enough of this stuff for all these different pieces. I assume we're going to need 24 of the battle. Yeah, that's what it is. You need 24 pieces of material, whatever, for the normal. And then we're adding in the Wyvern to the recipe. Cool. Let me go ahead, make those pieces, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so here we go. Here is the battle suit helmet, and then we're going to do the chest plate, which I believe was just like that. Yep, one of those. Cool. We're going to do the leggings, which I think went right there. Then we're going to make pants out of these. There we go. There's this one. And then finally, the boots. 2 and 2, and there we go. Nice. So there's all the different pieces of armor. It is charging up quite nicely. Let's see how this stuff works. I don't know anything about this armor. Ooh. So it does not make us move faster, I don't think. Sprint. There's no flight. Yeah, we're not flying or anything like that. I assume this is just heavier duty armor than regular diamond. That would be my guess. It doesn't show anything on the tooltip here on what this thing does. I don't know if Quantum Flux is a book. It does, it looks like, actually. Wait, is that a book? I'm not entirely sure that's a book, actually. I was looking for a manual or something that might have shown me in-game what this does. This is a quantum disk. I don't know actually what this is used for. I don't imagine that's a book. Yeah, that's used to make the storehouse. Exciter upgrade. Yeah, I don't think this mod has a manual in there. I could probably go off to the wiki and find out. There's also the titanium armor. And this stuff is just made out of straight titanium. Cool. All right, well, I was expecting, or at least I wasn't expecting, I was hoping this armor had flight. It doesn't appear to have flight either. So we're going to have to upgrade this armor yet again to the final tier, the Wyvern stuff, which is cool. The Draconic stuff, because we did unlock all of the Awakened Draconium blocks. Yeah, we can make that stuff now with our animated spawner, which is awesome. So let me go ahead and start upgrading this armor. We'll go to the next tier. Yeah, that'll also unlock all these different tools, the awakened tools and all of this stuff. So the next tier, this stuff does require this battle suit. This says compatibility visibility. Does that mean I have to enchant this helmet in order to upgrade it? It might. The awakened core requires these wyvern cores, which is nether stars and stuff. Yeah, some of this stuff is pretty expensive, to be honest. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I'm going to see what we can do. Let me go ahead and start working on that. We'll see about upgrading to the final tier of armor, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Well, that took a bit of crafting, but we went ahead and we got the armor made. We now have the full Draconic armor set. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the way this looks a little bit more than the other style. This armor has two different styles. The other style is the one they had in the Infinity Evolved. This is the better one, in my opinion. The other one was just like really weird looking. I don't know. Maybe one's not better than the other. I prefer this one more, I should say. Anyway, what I want to do is get soul bound on this armor. So if something happens, we fall into the void. If we ever do fight the Chaos Guardian Dragon, I don't know if we have to or not. If we do and we die, I want the armor to stay with us. So we're going to want soul bound. So I made up some ender crystals here, and we are just going to drop one right there, and this. Okay, so there's a soulbound book. There's a soulbound book. We're not gonna have enough experience. Dang it. Anyway, so there's 3 of them. So what we can do is go into the options here, the menu. We're gonna want this one at the very least, to have soulbound on it, because this gives us our flight. So soulbound here, you can put enchantments in and out of this armor at will. You don't have to use an anvil. That makes this really awesome. So we can come down here, probably, we'll just stick these all on here. Then we can also put the other enchantments that we choose to on these at any time. So let's go to the inventory and this one. Cool. So let me come over here. We'll grab some experience out of our thing. Let's retrieve 10. All right, so now we got a few levels. Yeah, that's been collecting experience since practically the start of the series, so we got a lot in there. All right, so there's the ender crystal. There's this. There we go. Into this one. Which one was it? The helmet? Inventory. Yeah, the helmet also gives us night vision, so it'll never be dark again, which is gonna be awesome. We can probably really see that really well in the mining world down here. Yeah, it's always been super dark at the bottom of the mines. There we go. Now everything looks bright all the time. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, that's really cool. This is better than the amulet that we had before, which kind of did that flickering. This is a permanent potion effect for like 20 seconds instead of like the 0-second refresh thing. So you don't get the weird flashing anymore, which is really awesome. Is there anything else special about this armor? It allows you to go up and down really, really fast, which is really good. So I can climb out of this hole really fast compared to climbing the ladder, which is great. Yeah, vertical up and down acceleration. We can even make that higher. You just go into the configuration for the chest plate, vertical acceleration. We can turn that all the way up, and it just is really, really fast. I don't think you could ever really navigate around with it like that. It was set by 3. It was set to 3 by default, or 0.3, I guess I should say, so 30%. I kind of like it around 5 or 6. I'll leave it at 0.5 though. I'll leave it at 0.5. That kind of allows you to go up and down decently fast while not being too obnoxious. There's also another setting too, which I think you can set effective while sprinting. So when you're flying up normally, you can go up and down. But if you're going up and you hold the sprint button, then you go up fast. Then you can go down fast. I kind of like that, actually. That way it's not always on. Yeah. So anyway, that's cool. We got that armor done. I don't know if there was a quest for this stuff. There probably was. In fact, I think there was a quest for the battle armor, now that I'm remembering. Was that in here? No. Actually, I don't see anything completed here, so we might not have had to have done that. Quantum suit. So I crafted all this stuff. It says crafting task. I did craft this. I don't know why I didn't give me the credit for this quest. I don't know. We're probably just going to go ahead and say this quest is complete because we did craft this by hand. We made everything. Let's By the way, the awakened stuff that we had, yeah, we have like 1 block's worth of the awakened stuff left over. So we've gone through all of the awakened stuff that we spawned in from those animated blocks. We still have tools and things to create, so we're not quite done yet. I'll probably go ahead and start working on that stuff here in just a minute. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a break. I'm going to get some stuff done. I'm going to look at this quest, look at completing that manually, since we did complete it, but it says it's not. Anyway, let me get some stuff done. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so I went ahead and I did some more crafting here. So we got the Draconic pickaxe, we got the Draconic shovel, and we got the Draconic sword. There's also a bow, there's also a axe, and there's also a hoe. Those 3 we really don't need. Our bow that we have, our crossbow that we made, the extra Tinker's Construct one, this thing is way more powerful than the Draconic one will ever be. So yeah, we're just going to go with this. Paired with these bolts, it does like something like 98 hearts or something per hit. Yeah, that's way more than the Draconic stuff ever could do. So we're going to stay with what we have already. We really don't need the axe. We really don't need the hoe. At least not right now. We might in the future. But anyway, you can take all these different items and you can combine them into one. We're going to make the Draconic Staff of Power. Yep. So that takes the shovel, the sword, the pickaxe, some of the awakened stuff, and one of these cores, which is more awakened, some wyvern cores, which is nether stars, and draconic cores, and more draconium, and more gold and diamonds and draconium. Yeah, it's expensive, but we can go and do this. So let's go ahead and make this guy. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I won't go in there because these things have been charged from the wireless charger. I think it's like this, and this one. There we go. There's the Draconic Staff of Power. With all your powers combined. Guys, check out the achievements. We've been getting like so many achievements here. It's ridiculous. Yeah, like everything I'm crafting practically has an achievement. Anyway, so the Draconic Staff of Power, we can't really show what it can do here. Let's go to the mining world, because this is where we're really going to be able to see this thing doing stuff. I keep running past this thing. I want to run every time I warp to this world, and it lags a little bit, and it acts really awkward. Anyway, down here, yeah, so Draconic Staff of Power pretty much replaces the sword. This is still kind of like a hoe, but it pretty much replaces all of our tools. All right, so this thing has a bunch of different configuration options, I believe. So it's got an AoE safe mode, which you probably want on. We can change the size all the way up to a 9 by 9, and then we can do a depth of 9. So it's a 9 by 9 by 9 that it will dig out at a time, which is like an instant break thing, which is pretty awesome. We can do an attack AoE up to 25 by 25. I don't know how high it goes. It might be 25 as well. I don't know. Then there's also another setting here, Void Junk. This is pretty cool. So this has an inventory, and we can put in a filter here. And then also it's got the enchants just like the other thing. So let me go ahead and set this back to a 1 by 1. Yeah, I'll do this. Let me grab a piece of cobblestone. We're going to set a filter on this thing. Void junk, true. And we're going to do cobblestone. We're voiding every piece of cobblestone that comes into the system. System being my inventory. You can shift right click, by the way, to change the size. And you can control right click to change the depth. But yeah, what that's going to do is pretty much delete all the blocks that are cobblestone. That has a problem with the magnet, I think. Yeah. Whoop, that's a lot of lava. That could be a problem. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, actually. Oh. I'm just failing. I'm failing at everything, guys. Okay, so I see that there's cobblestone on the ground. I'm not sure why that went into the ground and not into my inventory. And I'm not sure why this stuff didn't get deleted. It might be because of the magnet that I was using. I mean, I got some diamonds out of that anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure why that... Let's go into the thing again. Void junk true. We have cobblestone set for the thing. I don't know why that didn't delete it. It should have. I think it's deleting it now because I'm not... I don't know, there's cobblestone on my feet. I'm not sure why that's not deleting it. Maybe it has to actually enter my inventory for it to delete. Let's try again. Oh, I ruined this thing. I'll fix that in a minute. Huh. I don't know why that's not deleting. It should be. I don't know. There's probably something that I am doing wrong that's preventing that from deleting. But anyway, the void junk, as long as we have the filter set, it should be saying, hey, we're getting cobblestone in. Just go ahead and void that. But it's not doing that for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We're probably not going to be using it for this. And we also have the dev nulls, which can work the same way. Anything beyond that stack, it'll just delete. So yeah, we got a few different options here. Well, let me go ahead and fix this up real quick. I'm going to try and get back to the overworld. We'll continue on with our quest progression. All right, cool. Well, I got that all straightened up there in the mining world. So I went ahead and I did set that quest to complete. Again, I don't know why that didn't say it was completed before. It might be something like the armor was already charged when I crafted it. It didn't match exactly. Anyway, we got this solved and now it says 100% complete. So let's do the center reward bag today on this particular quest. Whoops, I guess hitting escape stops that from playing. Yeah, let's do this. And fill on a redstone engine. Yeah, we've seen that before. It's not that great. Let's go ahead and work on a new quest. So there's one more in the line of this progression right here. Let's do the eviscerator. I don't know what this thing does, but I can imagine that we've probably already surpassed it with the awakened or the draconic staff of power. So battlesuit plate, diamond, nether star. That's not so bad. Yeah, this stuff has EMC, and I don't think I might have actually. I don't remember. No, you know what? This has EMC, and I don't think I learned that, but that's fine. So in order to make the eviscerator, we need the eviscerator head and 2 rods. The rods are 6 of the battlesuit plates, couple diamonds, and gold nuggets. Let's see if we can get this thing made real quick. That was called a battlesuit plate. Yeah, I don't have any battlesuit plates anymore. Let's go ahead and make one of these. There we go. We'll learn it. There we go. And let's pull out a few of these just so I can speed this process up that much faster. Put those away. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So we're going to do the head. So nether star, diamond, and 2 of those. Perfect. And then finally, we're going to do 2 of these, which is 6 of those plates, diamonds, and gold. There we go. So there's that. And we can craft this together. Each of these individual pieces EMC too, and I'm not sure if there's any particular reason for that. But there we go. There's this thing. This also has EMC. Let's learn that in case we ever need to make it again. I don't know if we do. So the eviscerator, I assume, is going to be just a really powerful weapon. That's my guess. I don't know if this thing also works as... Okay, like it's instant break on dirt, it looks like. Maybe this is just an instant break tool. Because that's pretty cool, too, if it is. Let's try poking a sheep or something with it. I just heard something. Okay, so... handful of worms. I'm not sure what that's from. I guess breaking the grass with that? Anyway, it appears to be... oh, plus 26 attack damage. So yeah, this is definitely a pretty good weapon. The Draconic Staff of Power has plus 60 attack damage and then an additional plus 30 out of the mob health. So this thing gets stronger the higher, or I guess the more health the monster has. Anyway, this is a pretty cool weapon. It is overpowered by the Draconic Staff of Power. But this is really cool. I like the fact that this is instant break on the grass. I wonder if it's instant break on everything. Like a tree, stone. We haven't tried everything yet. Let's see if it's instant break on stone. Get down there. Get down the hole. Practically instant break. Practically like the instant break like you would find in vanilla Minecraft, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately, the Draconic Staff of Power is like a little bit faster. Nothing touches the Draconic stuff. It is super, super, super overpowered, and I like it. We've reached the point in the pack where I feel like it's okay for us to continue on using the Draconic stuff. Anyway, so we made this thing. We'll go ahead and throw that in here. We can make it or remake it anytime we want to, which is fine. So we should have the quest complete for this guy. We do. That's going to give us 3 chance cubes. That's interesting. I don't think we've had a quest before that gave us 3 chance cubes. And we'll do... which one are we doing? The left? The center? We're doing center one. So this is an epic reward bag. Amulet of Night Vision. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. That makes the weird flashing stuff around. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. You know, I saw in the comments of that video where we did the large, or I guess the giant champs cubes, the mod author posted in the comments saying that there are more rewards than those two little plain biome sphere things that we did. So we might check those out sometime soon. I think we only have enough in here for one more giant chance cube, but since those do have EMC, we can make a lot more of them. They only cost 1 EMC per. So we might look at doing that at some time in the future. So continuing on with quests. Yeah, we got a kinetic jetpack. You know what? Let me go and bust this one out. This is Buildcraft. Yeah, let me bust this out. We're past all of this stuff. I might try and get these done too, just so we can get done with all this jetpack stuff. Yeah, let me start working on some quests, guys, and we'll be right back. You guys remember all these lasers we set up a while ago? Yeah, the reason why we had these set up was to make the golden chipsets in here, and we needed these golden chipsets to actually make this kinetic jetpack. So let's go ahead and get these things thrown in here. There we go. So yeah, we should be able to make 2 of those. I don't know how long this is going to take. Doesn't look like it's super long. These things do not have EMC, but we need 2 of those, yeah, for the next tier jetpack. We also need this crystallized redstone, so we should probably look at doing this. Looks like that requires 10 million RF per, so we are going to need... Oh, I have the wireless thing. We're going to need 2 blocks of redstone. There we go. So let's go and throw those in the table too, and we'll tell it to craft those as well. So we got one of those done. I'm not sure why it wasn't crafting. Do I not have the other golden kinesis pipe? Maybe I didn't craft that. We need one of these in redstone. All right, I'll craft that in this. There we go. Put that in there. Okay, should be happy for the other recipe, the other kinetic thruster. Yeah, this is gonna continue on here. We don't have to watch this. We'll just assume everything's gonna work, and we will move on. So, the quest book. Yeah, clearing out all those things and making this Draconic Staff of Power. Not only is this thing overpowered, but it cleans up so much space on our hotbar that we can now put other stuff on here, which is great. But yeah, I went ahead and I made all of these different ones up until the Soul Infused or Dark Solarium chestplate. So let's go ahead and start claiming these things. So we have... Are we doing the center one? We're doing center. So that is for the Conductive Iron Jetpack, and that is used in the next recipe, the Electrical one. So we'll do the center here. That is used in the next recipe for the Energetic one. Yeah, the Energetic Jetpack. And then that one is used in the Wyvern Jetpack. Now, the reason why I didn't continue on, I was looking at this one. Dark Solarium Jetplate is what it wants us to make. Let's just search Jetplate. Yeah, so the Dark Solarium Jetplate, it looks kind of crazy, and it kind of is. I started to make these Dark Solarium thrusters, and I saw that it requires these flight control units. These require the flight control unit that's empty, which is fine, and then a bat in a soul vial. And that got me thinking, I don't think we've seen a bat at all in this playthrough. I don't know where to get a bat. I know I've made bats in the past, and I think the best way to get bats is to set down a thingy, a magnum torch, whatever, something equivalent that prevents hostile mobs from spawning in an area, and you just make an area dark, and eventually bats will spawn. They don't spawn if they have direct access to the sunlight. Even at nighttime, they won't spawn. So only in caves with no sunlight, where like a hostile mob can spawn, you'll find bats. So that's something we're going to have to do. That's why I held off on this, because we can't make it quite yet. So anyway, we got only 4 basic reward bags. That's a little surprising. So that's some aluminum wire and heavy aluminum. We got basalts, blizz, blaze, and blitz rod, which is pretty cool, I guess. Sewage florbs, and a second set. Great, because we haven't gotten enough of that crappy reward yet, have we? Anyway, let's put all these things away. There we go. We have 4 more chance cubes. Our stock is coming back. Yeah, so we have our vibrated jetpack now. We're going to have to figure out a way to get those bats. That's the next step to completing that line of quests. How are we doing over here? Have we made one of those crystals yet? All right, we made one. I guess we're working on the second kinetic thruster, maybe. I don't know if it's doing the crystal. It might be doing this crystal. We should have everything else for that other thruster, though. So, yeah, let's wait for that to happen. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I'll finish making this thing once that's done. We need a vibrant thruster. That has EMC. I think we can just craft that. Another thing, let's look at making the magnum torch. I don't know if the recipe's been changed or what the deal is in this. Oh, okay. Interdiction torch. You know, in fact, I think we got some of those, didn't we? I thought, you know, maybe that's a reward from one of the things and we didn't do it because it wasn't expensive. Yeah, because we have all these things and we can craft that. Okay, maybe that's why I did not select that. 2 nether bricks and then the chandeliers, which is gold, diamond, and torches. That should be rather easy to do. So there's 1, 2, 3. Was it 4? I think it was 4. So, nope, 5. 5 chandeliers. There we go. There's the last of our gold. The nether bricks. Okay, we don't have nether bricks, but we do have the brick itself, and we can make those pretty easily. So there's those 2. The thing I like about this recipe is it doesn't require, potion of healing 2 and the potion of regeneration 2. That's a normal recipe. It doesn't look like that's required. Really? Do we not have these? Molten, nebulous, molten. I thought we had... I thought we had that stuff. We might have that stuff. Let's check over here. Nebulous. Oh, we don't have the molten. Oh, that's a problem. This chest is filling up. That's a problem. I thought we had that stuff. So does the molten core only come from, like, blaze? That might be. Oh, man. Okay, well, we might end up having to do the potions. I tell you what, the potion recipe is QED, isn't it? Did we ever set up... Did we ever set up the Ender Flux crystals in the QED? I don't think we've gotten Ender Flux crystals at all. Ender Infused Obsidian Eye of Ender, that's not expensive to make. I might just go ahead and do the QED recipe. I thought we had all those other bits and pieces. Obviously, I was wrong. We could have gotten those torches, whatever those are, from a reward, and we choose not to. Or I chose not to. But anyway, let me get some stuff done. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Well, I set up a small QED area over here next to our lasers. I really didn't know where to put this. We don't have a lot of space in the base, obviously. So I thought, probably makes sense to stick it over here by the lasers. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this going. So we'll put in the 2 logs here. That'll go ahead and make our magnum torch. That'll be what we use to get bats in the future. So why this is not cooking up right now? Combustion thruster. This is supposed to be making a kinetic thruster. Let's take a look. So the kinetic thruster requires, 2 golden kinesis pipes. So we need a total of 4. That's why that didn't work before. Golden kinesis pipe. Yeah, I didn't realize that actually earlier. I thought it was 1 per. No, it is 2 per. So I need a total of 4. That's why I was missing 1. Or at least I thought I was missing 1. There we go. Okay, so that's going ahead, cooking that up. That only takes a few seconds. We have so many of these golden chipsets remaining. That is so awesome. Okay, so this should be about done, and then we can go ahead and finish up our kinetic jetpack. There's that. Or not the kinetic jetpack. What were we making? Oh, no, that is what we're making. Right. And we're making the magnum torch for the other jet plate. We'll probably do that at another time. So now that we have these 2 items, I do believe we should be able to get this thing cooked up. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I totally got messed up on this thing. We only needed 1 of these redstone things, the crystallized redstone. But I made a bunch of them. And I didn't make enough of the golden kinesis pipes. Anyway, there we go. There's the kinetic jetpack. That should allow us to complete this section of the quest. There it is. Can never find the quest book. Yeah, so this is done. Nice. So that's going to give us a chance to keep a full heart. We're going to do the center reward bag. Awesome. I like getting stuff completed. And this is going to give us a needle gun. We keep getting that stuff. Yeah, I have all these extra potions left over for when I was just brewing up for the magnum torch. This does not have EMC. All right, so we had 24 lives remaining. Yeah, we got some stuff. We didn't have melons. We've got melon seeds somehow. So I went over here and I planted some melon plants, and I was using this imaginary time block. I thought it was kind of amusing how fast the melons grow. Like as soon as they get picked, it's almost instant growth. Almost. It might be cool if we had like a big crop field set up full of the melon plants where we can just watch them appear and disappear constantly. Although that is a lot of block updates. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to go and wrap the episode up here for today. We got a lot of good stuff done. We had the awakened the Draconic Armor, which is awesome. We got the Draconic Staff of Power, which is crazy powerful and awesome. Yep, we got lots of cool stuff done today. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.